I'm with Tony here at Standard TV and Appliance in Beaverton, and we are surrounded by beautiful new appliances. But we're not going to talk about costing you money. We're talking about saving you money today. And the reason is so many of our appliances really are energy hogs.
Yep.
So how can we fix that?
Well, you throw them out. Refrigerators use the most power by far. That's probably the biggest energy hog in your house. Next would be washers.
Number two. Okay.
Third surprised me as I looked it up today. It's freezers. Old freezers use a lot of power.
You have a big old freezer in your garage. Yeah, okay.
Then it would be dishwashers.
Number four, dishwashers.
Number four, right. And if you have a refrigerator that's more than 8 years old, it's using more than $150 a year, up to $200 a year of energy that you can save. So it really should consider getting rid of it rather than putting it in the garage.
So if you have a 10-year-old refrigerator that maybe isn't working all that well, you need to have somebody come out and look at it, your cost for repairing that refrigerator, plus the energy that it uses every year, is costing you more than buying a new energy-efficient refrigerator.
Right. It costs a lot to have things repaired today. It's roughly $130 to come out and look at something, plus parts. So Consumer Report, what they say is that if it costs up to half of what a new one does, or if it's older than 8 years, just replace it, because you're actually saving money and you're doing something good for the environment.
Well, that's really good to know. All right, so number two on that list was washers.
Yes.
All right, let's go take a look.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're seeing the beautiful new washers, and not only are they more energy efficient, they're pretty.
Prettier. Yeah.
So how much will a new energy efficient save me?
Right around $135 a year in energy, and that's just for the average family of four.
$135 a year.
Yeah, and not just that. If you think about it, a swimming pool of water a year, you're not dumping down the drain.
So they use less water.
A lot, yes.
Okay. Now, what does this $100 cash back mean?
Well, there's all kinds of incentives going on. This is Energy Trust. This is $100 if it hits a certain criteria. So this is the highest criteria of efficiency. Then the state of Oregon also gives us $180 that you get right back off what you owe on your taxes.
Wow.
And then there are other rebates too. Often manufacturers offer rebates. Some municipalities do. 12 Home Value Water, as an example, gives another $50.
So these pay for themselves pretty quickly, in a few years.
Pretty quickly.
And you don't have to buy the top of the line beautiful one.
No, you don't. In fact, that's what's changed too in the last few years. You can get a really efficient machine for around $400 after all the rebates and things. So it's right down into the normal price range, which most of us can afford.
Right. And dryers as well?
Dryers have changed. That's probably the biggest thing here. Used to be dryers were just to dry clothes. They're now also, they help clean the clothes. And how they do that is really two ways. First of all, they steam. So if you steam clean clothes, you run a little bit of water and moisture through them and then run the air through them. It's a very efficient way of cleaning clothes.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so it's lightly soiled things, it does wonderful. Now, another thing it does, say you have your sheets and you normally would wash them on hot because you want to kill dust mites, allergens, and things like that.
Right.
I have allergies, it's not so good. You can avoid doing that by washing with cold here and then putting the dryer on what's called sanitary. And what it will do is it'll heat the air to 151 and kill those things without using hot water. And it's a much more efficient way of doing it.
More efficient way.
Saves a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of, frankly, time even.
That does make sense. So again, number three would be your old freezer out in the garage.
Freezers in the garage.
Those
yes.
old ones use up a lot of energy.
Yes, about $70 a year you're wasting. And again, it seems like you're saving money by keeping grandma's freezer. You're really not. The seals are often need to be replaced alone. So, but the energy, even if it's working correctly, it's about $70 a year you're wasting.
And the number four energy hog?
The number four energy hog is dishwashers.
Dishwashers. Okay. So those are all appliances that you really need to think about, especially when it comes time for a repair.
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much for the information, Tony.
Welcome. Have a great day.